We're going to jump right in. Welcome to the first retro stream. Retro video.
Yeah, and Steve never plays retro games, which is super weird.
Yeah, I play a lot of them. But we've never done one on the Boozy time. So
it's true.
Adam has been asking me to do this for a while, and I keep like, nah, I don't want to do that. But then finally tonight, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should. Zelda 2: The Adventure Link, one of my favorite games of all time. I play the crap out of this game. I do deathless runs of this game. I fail a lot more than I succeed, but I do.
So does everybody usually.
Sure. But I think I fail a lot more than other people, though.
Well, you're doing a lot better than me. I've never actually sat down and played this game, which is kind of why I wanted you to do it, because I remember playing it as a kid and not having any idea what in the hell to do. And then now, even as an adult and watching other people play it, I still don't know what the hell's going on half the time. It's like there are all these elevators and there's different things, and I feel like you get one thing, but we're not done yet. And we're still going, and oh wait, there's another elevator.
There are a lot of elevators. That's true.
There are, and I never know. So I was like, I need guidance, and so who better to do it than Link himself, the Link Master?
Well,
Death Row.
I'm not going to promise that we're going to be deathless on this, but we'll try to. We'll try to go deathless here.
Does this have an invisible experience system? Oh wait, that's the next in the upper right-hand corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the
Pardon
next...
me while I drink my Slim Fast, by the way.
Oh, nice. I bet that tastes delicious.
Delicious, nutritious, chocolicious.
My grandma, back in the day, used to drink Slim Fast, and I'm like, dude, that looks like a freaking chocolate milkshake. And I'm not going to talk to these people just because I know what they're all going to say. But they all say different things. That woman in the red dress, I always joke about her being like the hot. And I'm not even joking, actually. I'm dead serious. She's one of the hottest sprites on the NES, in my opinion.
It's kind of like that scene from The Matrix, where there's the lady
woman in the red dress. Exactly. I'm pretty sure that this game is where he got that from. But yeah, the woman in the red dress, she's the one who heals you. But I'm just going to go the places I need to go. This guy gives us the shield spell, which is your first spell, obviously, as you can see here. And all it does is make you take less damage when you get hit. There's a few instances
now, is it true that all of the townspeople lie to you in this game?
No, that's not true. I think you're thinking of Castlevania 2. Now, they do say some cryptic things. But that's pretty common. For some reason,
I knew that about Castlevania 2, but for some reason I thought this game was like that too, where it was like the game misleads you on purpose or something.
I don't think so. At least not that I can remember. Now, okay, this cave is dark because I don't have the candle yet, but I will be getting that shortly.
But it's not really that dark.
No, not terribly dark. Now, that guy right there, you can't see him, but if you watch the ground, you can kind of see his little feet skittering across the ground. That's how most people know where he is. I know where he is because I've played this game 1,000 times. And
I thought you hated the word skittering.
I do hate that word. I don't hate saying it, but when people say it to describe things, it's like, because skittering, it looks like exactly how the word sounds.
Right. It gives you the heebie-jeebies.
This is one of my favorite attributes of any NES game, deadly bubbles. Like, what the hell are these people so afraid of here? Like taking a bath or something? But no, you touch the deadly bubbles and you'll die, George.
Yeah, I would have loved that enemy brainstorming session.
We'll poison the bubbles
during the development, of the game. Like, we're really missing an enemy here in this particular screen. Does anybody have any ideas? Orcs. Another guy in the back. Knights. Another guy in the back. How about deadly birds? They're everywhere. And then there's one guy way in the back that just says, Bobbles!
Bobbles!
Damn it, Costanza, you're getting a raise.
Okay, I'm starting this run over again.
I wish that I would have known that we were doing this, because I would have sent you that one meme where it's from this game where they redid the box art. And it's like, instead of
Oh
saying
yeah,
like
yeah,
The
yeah,
Legend
yeah.
of Zelda, it's like, God damn it, I hate this fucking game.
Seriously, man. Yeah, that. And the thing is, I'm used to running through this game at a decent clip, and it's funny because I wish I would have said it, because then it would have really set up that death right there appropriately. But like, I will just trash can runs on that screen fairly frequently, just because those fucking bubbles are so random, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's so.
So there's an
stupid.
RNG element to it. It's not like there's like on a particular timer every time. They're just
Not that I have ever noticed. No. Oh, real
Okay.
quick. Okay, I could have leveled up my life there, but I didn't. I'm going to show you some kind of basic, I hate to call them speed run strats, because I'm not a speed runner, but it's some basic strats for the game that will, kind of could be helpful to you. You probably aren't going to want to do this on your first playthrough or whatever, but anyhow, I skipped that level up, and I'll explain that more in detail as we go through the playthrough, because it'll make more sense as we're encountering the different things.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy wanking it to the woman in the red dress.
Understandable.
Happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah. And if I could talk my wife into dressing up, cosplaying as the woman in the red dress from Zelda 2, yikes.
Just have her repeat her dialogue.
Gosh, my gosh.
Can you whisper in my ear, go to the cave and get the amulet of lost memories?
I don't think this game mentions amulets or runes at all.
No amulets, though. This is clearly not a fantasy title. I do love the one guy in the purple there that had the extremely short shorts on.
Short shorts? I must not have even noticed that. Who wears shorts? I should edit that in.
That's a nice mic, boy. What is that, a Huffy?
Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh man, I had this. Well, I thought it was hilarious. Nobody in chat seemed to think so, but I had this hilarious idea this morning of like writing a story about a guy named Murray Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Murray.
Okay, I get it. Like
but,
Bill Murray. Only
yeah, like Bill Murray.
First name.
Except this, first name's Murray, last name's Christmas. But Christmas wouldn't be spelled like the holiday either. So you'd have a different spelling for the last name.
Like it would be like CRSMUS or something.
Yeah, something like
Christmas.
That. Well, I'd probably put an I in there, but yes.
You know what I
mean. Well, because like the whole thing
okay,
is,
we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Yeah.
You should have like jabbed at me there for how I, lost this run a minute ago by falling into the water.
Well, see, unlike you, Steve, I choose to be supportive.
you are the jock strap.
You wake up and choose violence. I choose love.
Yeah. Oh, we survived.
I mean, come on. If you can't get past a couple fucking bubbles, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's one thing that cracks me up about Contra. It's like these two badass dudes running around shooting everything inside, exploding aliens. Get touched by a bubble. Pyah!
Right.
It makes that pyah sound like when you die in Contra.
For sure. Yeah, super hard ass, but we die like if anything touches us.
So look how what I'm doing here is I'm walking and I'm never breaking my gait. That's because I'm doing what's called the rising crouch stab.
Yes, the rising crouch stab.
It sounds a little sexual, doesn't it?
It does sound sexual, and not in the way that I said it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole rising.
I said the overlay looked sexual. Different type of sexual.
Oh, got a drop. Nice. The overlay does look super sexual.
It does look pretty sexual.
So, oh shit. With the rising crouch stab, as you're walking, you'll jump and immediately press down on your sword button, so you never break your gait. So it like saves time.
I love how you keep saying never break your gait. That sounds so like equestrian. Like your horse, like you're some kind of horse expert. Like look at that horse. It's a champion. It never breaks its gait.
Well, that's what the gate is. It's like your walk cycle.
Oh, well, I totally know what gate means.
Are you sure you do?
Yes, of course I know what gate means. Don't let Adam blunder me this early, okay? You already fucked me over with the Christmas thing earlier, right? I'm already on the chopping block.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I haven't played this game in a while. The Christmas.
So you get one choice out of 3 every time you level up. You
No,
get to pick what it is.
No, because if you notice on that screen, you have to have so many points for one level up, and so see like 50 for life, 100 for magic, 500 for attack. So I skipped my life and my magic level ups and put it on attack. So it costs me more points to do it that way. But what I'm trying to do is I want to be at attack 4 by the time I get out of this palace. So
okay,
that's my goal here.
So like say that, like you're learning this game as you go along in a casual sense. Are you grinding levels? Like, is this game like by nature supposed to intended for you to sit and grind levels to get further, like an old RPG-ish would?
No. The way the game is set up, you really don't have to level grind. Like if you naturally proceed through the game, you're going. Oh shoot! Sorry, I took my finger off the controller for a second. Shit. If you play through the game, you're naturally going to hit your levels just by killing guys as you encounter them. Now, there may be a couple times where you want to make some specific kills to hit your level, but
in general, not like a part of the game.
Yeah, it's not like Dragon Warrior.
Dragon Warrior was like my go-to there.
Yeah.
Like,
me too. Yeah, anytime I talk about it, that's like the grindiest of all grindy RPGs.
It's definitely up there.
Now,
did you ever play any of the Phantasy Star series?
No.
I didn't either, and I actually mentioned the other night that that series has been like mentioned to me many times. Of like how it's like a hidden gem series. It wasn't really taken seriously because it was a Genesis. Genesis wasn't known for its RPGs, or whatever. And I was like, I've never even turned one on before, so I'm gonna maybe lightweight play through that series in my off time. So I didn't know if you had any feelings about it either way.
Nope. I'm just against it because it's Genesis. That's really my only feeling.
Against it.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. There was a dude.
Blast Processing is going to come after you.
Blast Processing. Yeah. You're talking about Blast Processing the guy, aren't you?
The dude.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about actual blast processing on the Genesis.
No,
you're talking about
he has
the person.
My namesake.
Well, he can come after me. I ain't scared.
I ain't scared. There was that one meme.
This is the jump and slash is what I call that. Because you jump and you slash at the guy's head. If you do that, you will never have a problem killing those guys. Otherwise, I'll show you what happens when you don't do the jump and slash next time I come across one of them, and you'll see it's a freaking nightmare.
Why are you a different color? Or why were you a different color?
I cast the shield spell because I'm running short on life and I don't want to die. Like I said, I'm not promising that this is going to be a deathless playthrough, but I would like for it to be deathless. So if I can avoid a death, I would prefer.
You definitely get more panties on the stage when you're deathless.
Exactly. That's the
who
goal.
Doesn't like that? Am I right, Legion of Followers?
Hey. Oh, but Merry Christmas. The whole thing is like, how annoying would it be to be named Merry Christmas? Because they call your name at Starbucks, Merry Christmas, and people are like, what the hell are you talking about? It's July. It's like, that's his name is Merry Christmas. And it's like,
what are you talking about? It's July. Does that have anything to do with Christmas in July?
No, you said July. I could have said June, and it would have been the same thing.
Okay, continue.
But anyways, that's the whole thing. Is just that his name is Merry Christmas. People talk about him, it causes confusion. Okay, see, look at this. See, look. This is what happens when you don't do the jump and slashes. It's freaking terrible.
Oh yeah.
But if I just pyong, he's dead. Suck it.
Do you have to say pyong when you do it? Is
I
that
do.
Part of it?
I prefer to. I think it makes you a lot more effective.
I feel it damages. You get more DPS if you say pyong.
Right.
When you do it.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Now, what exactly is that?
I have no,
fighting.
I don't, and what's hilarious is I played this game a bajillion times, but I don't know what half of these guys are named.
Where did it's like we got the bubble guy, and then everybody else was just on drugs when they made the enemy sprites.
Look at this.
I
always call this guy Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh wow!
Of the whole horse face thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of mean.
Well, that's okay. I don't think she cares.
But I will admit, though, like, okay, Sarah Jessica, shit. She was in Flight of the Navigator. I don't know if you ever watched that movie as a kid.
Yes, of course.
But I'm 3 points short. Okay, this is the deal. I'm gonna explain this. Then we're talk about Flight of the Navigator. Right. When I hit this thing, it's gonna take the jewel and it's gonna automatically level me up. Well, if you'll notice, I'm only 3 points away from leveling up anyways. So this is what I'm going to do. Normally, I would just jump over that thing and then run back through the palace. But since I'm only 3 points away, I'm going to go back and find a guy to kill. And then it'll level my attack up to level 3. And then I'm going to take that. And then when I leave the palace, I get a totally free level up. Because, like I said, it automatically... Why did this guy come back?
Way to cheat the system.
I have no idea why he respawned. Oh, and a big drop, bitch. Look at this. And I'm going to take, wait, hold on, just 150. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So I'm going to get a freebie out of this even. Cancel. Oh, wait, I think I just fucked that up, actually. Hold on. I'm going to go kill another guy. My bad. But okay, so Sarah Jessica Parker, she was in Flight of the Navigator. She was the girl that was like worked in the hospital or whatever, where they took the kid. And like I said, I have to admit, I had a bit of a crush on her back then. As a kid,
she was on a strictly hay only diet at that point in her life.
Hay only. Hey.
Remember when we did that in the Call of the Lamb? Whenever you would lay down a hay item, you'd be like, "Oh hey."
I don't remember that.
Well, I guess we all take away certain things from the podcast, Steve.
Well, bro, we played that at like 2 a.m. So, like, how the hell am I going to remember all that shit? I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast today.
Oh my gosh. So, I'll continue.
And I was just going to say, I'm going to get a free level up now, which will get me up to attack 4, which makes going from this point forward a ton easier. Now, like I said, you have to be kind of skilled because without taking your life, well, magic doesn't matter so much because you only have one spell and it's not that helpful. But like without taking your life level ups, when you get hit, it hurts you a good bit more. So, you know, you got to be able to not get hit too much to play it like this. But
right. But
so
you also got the big D damage going on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you're a glass cannon is what you're saying.
That's what you're going for, basically, yeah. But now that I've got my attack leveled up, like killing all these enemies is going to be so much more simple, and you can get your other levels pretty simply as well. So
right,
hitting attack 4 though before the end of P1 or Palace 1 is pretty much a staple for me though. So anyway, sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, so as you know, work is always a source of anecdotal moments for us in these podcasts.
Man, I love your work stories.
And today, one of the guys that I work with comes up to us, and I'm working right next to a gentleman who I won't use real names. We'll call him Cletus.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm working next.
I know, that's why I did that. So I'm working next to Cletus, and Bartholomew comes up. I don't get anything for Bartholomew.
Why didn't want to interrupt your story again?
So Bartholomew tells a joke, and he's like, "You know what, Cletus? Why don't you go ahead and take Sunday off?" You know, and Sunday's obviously Christmas.
Yeah.
Where everybody's off work.
Oh.
You know. And I would look right at him and I was like, "Bro, did you just walk around the corner and hit us enthusiastically with a D-tier dad joke?" And he's like, "We can go ahead and escalate," or like, I guess not escalate, but we can make it an F tier if you want. And I was like, yes, please. You would be doing us all a favor. What's next? You're gonna come back and you're gonna be like, all right, guys, I'll see you next year.
Oh, I hate that one.
Isn't that? So,
I haven't seen you since last year.
It's like those two groaner jokes back to back.
Yeah.
It's too much. Why don't you go ahead and take Sunday off? Thanks, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I don't know. I think I've already uploaded this one, but did you notice that I did put in the foghorn? Like I was like, I should really edit a foghorn.
Yes, you did. And then you even put like the thumbs up guy that when you did it.
Yeah, I was like, I did it.
Yeah, when I sent you that message, I was like, I want you to remind me of these things because I would forget half of that. And they make good stories, so we'll space them out. So
there you go.
That'll be the story for now, and we'll revisit it later. Maybe what I should do from here on out is just send you like just hot buzzwords of whatever the memory is, and then that way, even if I forget, we can make something up that sounds cool.
You saved the trophy.
I was going to ask you what the hell you just picked up.
Yeah, it was a trophy, I guess. I don't know. I was like, oh, this is my softball trophy.
So what's the storyline here? I know that Zelda is asleep.
Zelda, yeah.
Something.
I don't quite remember what caused her to be like, in a deep sleep, basically like a Sleeping Beauty kind of thing. But Ganon's minions are basically they've gathered the pieces of the Triforce, and they're going to, and I remember reading this will always stick with me, but like they want to kill Link and sprinkle his blood on the ashes of Ganon, because remember at the end of the first Legend of Zelda, Ganon turns to ash after you kill him. Well,
that was going to be my next question, if this was a direct sequel.
This is a direct sequel, and I think it's like the only one in the franchise. Pretty sure it's the only one. But so anyhow, the whole thing is they want to kill Link and sprinkle his blood on the ashes of
pretty
Ganon
dark for Nintendo.
I know. I was like, man, that's kind of fucked up, But yeah, that as a kid, I remember being like, damn, son, that's some heavy stuff.
Right.
But like the music and the townspeople. Now I know we're not really talking to the townspeople and all that, but like the music and the townspeople and the environment as a whole, there's a sense of tension that runs throughout this game. So I think it really sets itself apart in that way. The original Legend of Zelda, when you kind of look at it with, interpreting it through the lens of the plot and all that, it's kind of the same way, but I think it's easier to miss that because it looks so primitive compared to something like this. Not that this looks like super advanced or anything like that, but
right. Well, you can tell that the guy who, like the team that was developing the enemies were not on the plot device team, because the guy who came up with the evil bubbles just certainly didn't suggest blood sacrifice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, it's like, oh, we got some of these bubbles that'll mess you up here. We're gonna kill Link and we're gonna drain him like a stuck pig, and we're gonna sprinkle his blood on you. Holy shit, dude, calm down. This is a children's game.
Crap, man. Derek from accounting is super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some weird, wild stuff, man. But yeah, I'll never forget that, because like the manual even has like some the manual even has like some pictures and stuff of like Link being all torn up. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't show that. But Bagu is my name. Show my note to Riverman.
Show me Bagu.
Your name is Where's Bagu? Show me Bagu.
That's the sprite that's got the short shorts on, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's funny. Who wears short shorts?
Bagu wears short shorts. Show me Bagu.
Where is Bagu? Show me Bagu. For those of you who might be new to the channel, that's a reference to a line from Seinfeld. And the guy talks that way. We're not racist. Just so you
I
know.
love how you make that disclaimer every time.
I
was
know.
waiting
Well,
for it,
I
actually.
always think, I'm like, man, someone's gonna come in and be like, "Holy fuck, these guys, they're racist as hell," you know? And it's like, no, we're quoting a line from the show, and the guy talks like that, so we're just sounding like the guy.
Right.
Anyhow.
Legion of followers, you understand.
Well, this guy always looked really derpy to me.
Yeah, it looks like a character from like the Sunday newspaper comics.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the chick. Never mind. I'm not going to talk to her yet, but she lost a mirror. We go in this house. Boink! I found a mirror under the table. Now, this is the thing.
How are you supposed to find that?
You just wander around. Yeah, I mean,
cold-blooded.
Yeah, like back in the. But this is kind of the same thing as the original Legend of Zelda, where
figure it out.
Yeah, or it's like this is the 80s. You got all the time in the world to burn every single bush and bomb every wall and blah blah blah. But I don't know. As a kid, I remember figuring that out pretty quick, so it can't be that big of a deal. But
I know, but I mean, I just feel like old gimmicks like that in some games where it's just like, you know, there's no clue to it or anything. It's like they just expect a player to, well, eventually they'll just click a fucking button here and.
So the whole joke about the red dress woman is she heals you, and there's one of them in every town. Well, like, or the whole joke is like though that she's basically blowing you back to life. but I will say that she does say some questionable things. And the further you go into the game, it's like, come, let me help you. Something, I can't remember what she says, but it's like, I kind of get where people are coming from with that joke. I still think it's a bit of a reach, but yeah, that's basically.
And she blows you back to full health.
Yeah.
What a world to live in, if that were the case.
Another thing, though, to point out here is that a minute ago when Link found the mirror, that it doesn't tell, but like, he's the only person in the room, so it has to have been him saying that. Now, whether that was an internal monologue or he actually said it out loud,
simple Link,
who's to know? But simple Link. But no, Link doesn't talk. You know that. So it's like, oh, what's going on?
I beg to differ. He says "hiet" and "hiya."
Yeah, ha.
Hey.
I remember being like, dude, I'm pretty sure it's hey, listen. You're like, oh, I don't know.
Well, it's not always hey, listen. She doesn't just say hey when she's trying to get your attention. And then she's not like, hey, listen, whenever you actually do talk to her.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
See, I think you're trying to undermine me to our legion of followers here again. And this aggression against Kuwait will not stand.
This aggression against Kuwait. I always think of the Big Lebowski.
That's what it's from.
Oh, that's what you're okay. Well, it's from the President of the United States, but
yes,
they used it in the Big Lebowski.
Yes. But they do the speech in the Big Lebowski.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
These guys are a big pain in the ass. Oh shit, I messed up. You have to kind of catch them at the right moment, but as you're walking toward them, you catch them in that moment and you just slash. You have to continue walking towards them and slashing every time you recover your sword. And as long as you do that, you can kill them without taking damage. I obviously screwed something up there, but I was also like talking to you and stuff at the same time. So,
what kind of system is this in the caves? What happens if you go to the wrong one?
It eventually, or it'll basically turn into a maze.
God, I was gonna say maybe that's why I got lost as a kid, because that's just like that overworld shots giving me anxiety.
Yeah, the Death Mountain is where we are right now. Hell yes. And Death Mountain is like, a lot of people say this is the hardest part of the game. No fucking way, dude. I mean, yeah, it's difficult, but it's not the hardest part of the game. But basically, if you go to the right every time, you'll get through here just fine.
But it is possible to just get stuck here perpetually.
I don't know if you can get stuck perpetually. I mean, it's possible. I don't know.
I'm
such a good gamer. I've never had that problem.
Well, I didn't realize who I was speaking to. Excuse me.
Better recognize, bitch.
Better recognize.
Pyong 2, 3. See, there you go. No damage, but otherwise, those guys are a freaking pain in the ace.
Can I get your autograph when this is over?
Sure.
Thanks, man.
So in this one, you only have the option of going left, but like.
Right. Well, correct. Not left, right.
2, 3, chop, chop, chop. Oh, I fucked. I knew it. As soon as I jumped down, I knew I was gonna mess that up. Okay.
But that's the general gist.
Yes. Come at me, bro. 1, 2, chop, chop.
That is
chop.
kind of a come at me, bro, kind of guy, isn't it?
Oh, totally.
The Chad of Zelda 2. If your name's Chad, not you, the proverbial Chad. Much like the good Karens that get the bad rap.
Oh my gosh, how tough has having the name Karen these days?
Ooh. I feel like
I'm getting my
if
levels.
I were Karen, I would get it changed. I would change my name.
Would you?
It's worth it. Or is that a Karen move?
Why should I change my name? He's the one who sucks.
Right.
Oh shit. Okay, those are bots, I think is their name, the little blue blobs. Their RNG is 100% random, so they suck big time. So they're the worst part of the game by far, because like there's no predicting. Oh, he double axed.
Okay, so say we're struggling in the game right now. We're not doing well. We've used our magic. We can't really heal. Life is pain, and we're right here. What's our option? Do we just take a death forcefully and it starts us close to where we left off with full health, or are we back at the town?
If you die, well, if you get 3 lives,
right?
When you die, once you've depleted all your lives, it takes you all the way back to the castle at the beginning where Princess Zelda is in her coma. And you gotta walk.
You gotta walk all the way back here.
Well, no, you're not starting the whole game over. You keep your progress of shit. You keep the progress of whichever palaces you've completed. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, just because I don't want to die.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep distracting you.
I know. It's like you're asking me these really complex questions as I get to the hardest part of the game. And you don't know that because you don't play the game. I'm not blaming you or anything, but I'm like, of course, like the most complex question comes when I have to face 2 of these red
the tough
bitches.
questions that perhaps people that are watching may be asking themselves.
Hey, and that's good. That's good for the viewers.
I'm co-hosting, damn it.
I'm Conan, you're Andy.
Well, at least you didn't make me like James Corbin.
Oh my gosh. James freaking Corden. Oh shit, I forgot we have more of this crap. Oh, I don't have enough magic. Point, point, point. And get some
now,
magic.
Notice, Legion of Followers, that the boink is different than the pyong.
Yeah, boink and pyong are kind of like 2 things that just come out of my mouth. Oh, fuck you.
The onomatopoeias of Steve.
Yeah.
Alright, so what did we just get there? A sledgehammer?
Yeah, we got a hammer so we can destroy a rock. It makes like a generic statement about that. So now, whenever
the hammer broke the rock.
Yeah, only with a hammer can you break a rock. Or it says something like that from one of the people in the town. Like I said, we're not talking to those people. But yeah, it's like one of those like, okay. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Man, the storytelling is just A+.
Those guys suck because you cannot kill them with your sword. Now, in a little bit here, we will get a thing where we can do a down stab move, which is
these octopus monsters?
They're called octoroks.
Why are they out of water?
I don't know.
They're in a cave.
They were out of water in Zelda 1.
Octopi in a cave?
Well, they're not octopi, they're octoroks.
So they're rock octopus. The cousin of the rock lobster.
A rock lobster! A rock lobster.
The more violent cousin of the rock lobster,
Right.
who's normally are pretty chill.
Trying to think of a Rock Me Amadeus joke I could make there, but I couldn't come up with anything.
I love the Simpsons rock Dr. Zaius.
Dr.
from
Zaius.
From the Planet of the Apes. Help us, Dr. Zaius.
So here we hit this thing. Yay! And we fall down this seizure hole. Pyong! And then we just leveled up our magic. And we will be back.
There's a point in the game that happens like 3 times.
The little seizure fall. Oh yeah, man.
The seizure fall.
Yeah, the seizure fall is ridiculous. There are like 4 or 5 times you have to do it throughout the game. Actually, no, there's even more than that. Come to think of it, but we will see that next time on Boozy Plays.
Get your fettuccine.
My fettuccine. Go on, your mother.